Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a minute. Missed a few days there. Got sick, and what a time to get sick. Missed. I didn't do any GBL, but also missed a lot of GoFest. Luckily, I was able to do the remote raids at least, so I do have the ability to make a necros, or I guess fuse a necrozma. I haven't done that yet. Technically, I didn't get a hundo, so I'm looking to do some trades before because, at this point, I feel like we're limited to the amount of fusion energy. I don't even know what the name of it is. The 1,000 fusion energy you need to make one. So I want to see if a few lucky trades go through and if I can get a hundo. And if I do, I will definitely make one of those. But anyways, today's video, we're going to be going over some more Great League Remix. Again, like I said in my last video, which was a while ago, I know at this point, 3 days. It's going to be around till Friday, so 2 weeks of this league. And today we're going to be going through a fast team by Yusai. Yeah, we're going to go through it. It's going to be triple Shadow. It's going to be Alolan Ninetales, Shadow Alolan Ninetales in the front with Charm. And then in the back is going to be Shadow Magnezone, which we've seen but is somewhat rare. And then Shadow Machamp, which I don't think I have seen anyone do, so yeah, I wanted to showcase that here. And remember, I actually made this nameplate during the hurricane, or whatever you want to call it, outage. I think it was a Hurricane Belial? Benadryl? Something. It's close to something like that. Yeah, when we had that outage, I didn't have internet, so I made my own nameplate. So you're going to see the Machamp nameplate here. And let's go ahead and get into the video. But first, if you haven't, definitely hit that subscribe button. I've only missed 3 days in the last, 6 months. And those are being sick. So let's get into it. And you know that the videos will always be coming. That is the wrong thing. It's been a while since I have made a video. So there you go. That's the right thing. All right, so we see here in the front of this first matchup, obviously this is going to be Empoleon. Luckily, we're ABB against it, and let's go ahead and get into it. So we can switch to anything here. We come in with the Machamp. One thing to note on the Machamp is that we do have the payback. Now, we can bait the Rock Slide here, going to 7 here for the Rock Slide attempt on the Dragonite. 100% they shield, which is great for us because we can definitely come back in with the Alolan Ninetales after we wait out the clock a little bit. And, oh, you know what? They can't really do that much to us. Yeah, they hit us with a superpower. It's going to be whatever. We definitely don't want them to have a lot of time with the Empoleon, though, so we might even slow it down. Oh, my God, except they get, 2-shot, which means we're going to get taken out here, and we're going to be all in on this Magnezone. Obviously, we have to shield here. This should be Hydro Cannon. I guess it could be Drill Peck, but that would be weird. It would just be the opponent BMing at that point. They do come in with the Dragonair. We're probably just going to go for the mirror shots, I would imagine. Oh, we're going straight for the Wild Charge. Okay, we have to shield. Okay. Are we going to... I don't know that we're able to win this. I guess if they let this go, we could end up farming down the... Oh my God, it actually just does so freaking much damage. Yeah, farming down the Empoleon there. Galvantula against Ninetales is a great matchup for the Ninetales. Also, it's pretty weird matchup for both of our backlines, so great to have a good matchup here. Calling the lunge here, we do resist it. If they had thrown a discharge, it actually would have done a lot. I don't think it actually would have KO'd, even though they are a high attack stat and we are a Shadow. But they do end up coming in with a Quagsire here. Luckily for us, they don't do a lot of damage with the mud shots, which is great for any Shadowmon. Not taking a huge amount of damage from the fast attacks is fantastic. Could get super greedy and let it go, but also we have a lot of energy here. I could see us just taking it. And then I was going to say maybe even come in with the Magnezone and go for a massive farm down. That'd be crazy. Are we crazy enough to do it? Okay, no. Coming in with the Alolan Ninetales, actually have a lot of energy here, so probably going to end up being able to get a shield, which is actually decently nice. These two matchups are fine for Magnezone, so that's good for us at the very least. The worst it can... We definitely have to shield. The worst it could be against the Galvantula is that it resists everything, but it does take a lot of damage at the end of the day too, and it is pretty low, and we definitely get to have good timing here as well. 4-turn move versus a 3-turn move. You want to throw every 2 volt switches, which is 8 turns, which will be under the 9 turns from them, and then we have a shield, and we're going to get a massive farm down there. Dragonite lead, obviously fantastic. Greedent swap in. Shadow Machamp. Although 2 Body Slams probably does KO. I wonder if we can get this into a Cross Chop range before they get to the next one, though. I have a feeling not. Oh, actually, this is close. Cross Chop, not a great move, but again, Shadow Machamp is massively strong. Yeah, able to get them down. Was Cross Chop actually increased? I think the damage was increased like 3 or 4 seasons ago, but yeah, been a little while. Again, Dragonite is such a good lead here that we don't have to care about whatever it throws. If this is a superpower, it actually got KO'd from that charm and it doesn't even know it yet. And then able to do even a little bit of damage. Actually, this is just so over because the lock-ons do literally nothing. So all they're going to do is fast attack damage, and we can go. I like this. We can go straight for the wild charges because we're not really threatened by anything. We're going to outpace severely. And it looks like they left. If you look at the bottom right corner, it's showing the status updates on the quests. It usually means that we're usually means that the game is over. All right, Ninetales into Deoxys. It's an awkward matchup. They are neutral into the confusion, they're neutral with the counters into our Alolan Ninetales. Thunderbolt, we do survive. I guess we're pretty lucky it's not the Rock Slide variant, which I've been praising so much recently. So yeah, Rock Slide would have probably KO'd us there. We do get the energy advantage, the shield advantage, and now we're going to get the energy advantage here on the Magnezone. While we do take super effective from the counters, we technically do resist these moves, although they would do a lot still for the Psycho Boost here, and we're probably going to see what their swap is, or we're going to get a huge farm down. Now we're a shield parity with a wild charge in the bank. I like going for the wild charge here just because even though it is resisted, it's going to do a lot of damage, probably about 55-60%. And then coming in with the Machamp doing 2 counters, and they have an Empoleon on the back we can throw before they can get to their next move, which means they'll probably end up shielding. Then we'll be able to shield and farm down and then throw a Cross Chop into the, I was going to say Golisopod. Although the name is just beyond me, Guzzlord. Oh, we actually let it go. Interesting. I guess Wild Charge would have KO'd from here because it did about 55% the first time around. Ninetales into Deoxys again. Again, this is an awkward matchup. If they do throw on... I feel like I'd be more scared of these Rock Slides, but they do go for the Psycho Boost. They do try to catch here on the Mantine. Luckily, we do have the Magnezone, which is double super effective fast attacks. Probably worth shielding... Ooh. I was going to say worth shielding a Water Pulse here, but I guess Water Pulse is not a great move, and they only have the fast attack that we're resisting the wing attack. Going for the bait, I guess it's fine. They know we have infinite energy, but we actually don't have infinite because we wouldn't have been able to get to 2 wild charges. So the scaredness of the possible infinite is what they're really afraid of there. Obviously, we were going to have to do something about this Deoxys. It's not going to be good for our Machamp. Okay. They can go for double Psycho Boost, and I believe we'll have to end up shielding both if we want to do anything about this. Oh my god, it ends up being Alolan Ninetales here in the back. Good timing for us to throw this, and probably going to swap in. We do have a move. How much HP does the DD have? That means we have to get to another move. We do have a shield still for one of its moves, so as long as we make it to our own Weather Ball would be good. This is close to the counter down. Okay. I mean, honestly, not that bad for us. Probably best case scenario because they ended up having 2 counters to Machamp in the back. I'm sorry, the Alolan Ninetales in the back with the DD as well. It is possible if we had Rock Slide there, maybe we do win since it would be super effective against the Alolan Ninetales. Probably worth shielding this. Oh, unless we're just letting it go and then we're going all in on Magnezone, which is a thing we can do. They end up coming in with a Mantine. Probably this time we do have to shield. We're going to get way too low. Although this feels like a bait because they went so high on energy. Yeah. Oh, but they got KO'd by that Volt Switch. Nice. Their greed did not pay off. Okay, now if they do end up shielding, we can win CMP on the next move, which means that we would be able to get 2 shields here. Oh, okay. They actually denied us by going for an extra move, so they're going to shield again and then try to go for another move here. And yeah, we're going to shield. They're probably 3 away, which means we can go 1 and Mirror Shot, or I like the waiting there on the move to see if they would try to catch, because they knew we were in a scenario where we could only really go for the what is it? The mirror shot, the one wild chart, or the one, sorry, volt switch, and then the mirror shot. All right, good swap in by them. Interesting to go for the big attack here. It is resisted, but it obviously does a ton here. Now we can make a decision whether or not we want to shield, which, to be fair, we could get to 2 mirror shots. They do go for the ominous wind. They did not boost. Man, the last time I played, I do remember getting double boosted on a Giratina where I should have won that match. And now I'm feeling really salty. You could shield this and then go for a wild charge into whatever, so you end up getting the shield back and switch advantage, which is very nice for us here. Oh, Dragon Breath taking us out, but now we have like the hardcore switch here. The only thing is, we will get 1 cross chop off, but they're going to shield this. And then they're going to one-shot our Machamp. They should definitely shield us. Wait, why? I don't understand why you would not shield that, because now the Goodra can't do anything to this, and it's going to get farmed down. This is just a pure mistake by the opponent. That is tough. Okay, yeah, because even 2 Aqua Tails not enough to KO here. Also, opponent's throwing on weird timing here. Probably, okay, to be fair to the opponent here, they only threw because they were getting to the double Aqua Tail right there. All right, Steelix, I've said this in the last video where we showcased Alolan Ninetales. This is actually not a great matchup for Steelix, so I'm fine staying in this matchup, and obviously they are as well. They take a lot of damage here. We can't ever switch to anything, but if we get this low enough, we could farm down with Magnezone. Probably going for the 0 shield here. Nothing really to worry about too much. They end up coming with Alolan Ninetales themselves. We do resist the charms on our side, and this is actually double super effective as well. And they'll probably let it... Oh, yeah, I guess they don't want to let it go. Interesting. We could shield this and go for a little bit of extra farm. That would be nice. They're not really going to be able to farm us down with... okay, we throw on bad timing here, but only because it's going to be the last move we get off, probably. So, going to try to get their last shield from them if we can. We do resist the Dragon Tails. Probably we live 1. We're going to go for the Wild Charge. Oh, they do throw. Interesting. Going to come in with the Machamp, I assume, farm down, get a little bit of an energy lead, try to go into that last matchup with an energy lead here on the Machamp. And they do end up coming with a Mantine. We do throw a bait. We did get up to the payback here. Probably going to end up switching after this. Try to soak up a little bit of that energy. If they do allow us to get to the Weather Wall, that would be great for us. They're going to throw an Air Release here. Probably doesn't KO, so they're going to get a little bit of extra farm here. Not great. Oh, although I feel like they undercharge because we were able to get to this move, which is neutral against the Mantine. Interesting. We still have a cross chop available, and Machamp does a ton of damage, so this probably does KO. And then, obviously, they're, I think, 1 counter away, maybe 2 away from the Steelix getting KO'd. Yeah, it was 1. All right, Deoxys, still as awkward a matchup as ever. Yeah, oh, this was on 6, no? So this can only be Psycho Boost. Interesting. They do end up switching into Steelix. I like throwing no energy there. We can definitely actually shield once and probably go for farm down. I don't know. We can get 6 counters through here and probably throw on CMP if we'd like. Or we see if the 6 counters is enough, and it is, which is pretty nice. They're going to come back in with DD. Ooh, are we going to go for the payback? Shh, don't tell them. Oh, dang, they shielded. Going to come back in with the Alolan Ninetales. We do have a move. I like throwing right away because they did throw the Psycho Boost and dip, which means they probably have another Steel type in the back, which means we're probably getting rid of this Alolan Ninetales. Going to keep the shield for the Magnezone there in the back. Going to let this through. Definitely a Psycho Boost, which means we're going to go into that last matchup together at the same time. They don't switch because they probably don't have an answer. Oh, Carbing's not an answer. I'm sorry, trainer. Yeah, Mirror Shot, double super effective. It's going to take 3 to, well, maybe 2, and then the Volt Switch is to KO. They do have a 2-turn move, and we have a 4-turn move, so basically just throw at will. There's no good timing. And, do they have a Psycho Boost on DD? I'm not sure, actually. We do have to shield this. I don't think we live a Psycho Boost. Dang. Had to go for it, though, because they had a shield. Great play by the opponent, actually, there at the end, after some less than stellar plays. All right, Magnezone here in the front. I guess, oh, yeah, they're going to go for the mirror shots. Luckily, no drop. Since we do have a 3-turn move against their 4-turn move, we are able to throw whenever we want, as long as, well, I'm sorry, 1 and then free. Do try to catch here on the Magnezone ourselves. They end up having a Whimsicott. Not exactly an answer either. Is it double fairy in the back? Maybe it's Alolan Ninetales in the back, actually, right? We can definitely no shield. We resist everything it throws. It's either a Seed Bomb or Moonblast. Holy shnikes. This Moonblast does a lot there. Able to win switch here, which will be nice, but if it is like... oh my god, sorry. If it is Alolan Ninetales in the back, we are so screwed, I think. Oh, it's Powder Snow, though. Oh, I was thinking Charm. Okay, Powder Snow does nothing. We're going to get the shields, yeah. This is a horrific matchup. Also really bad for our... It's kind of really bad for everything. I guess we're going to get a shield advantage here. Going to let this go down, come in with a Magnezone. Hope that we can... well, we're definitely going to give the shield back. And hope that Machamp goes crazy in the back. So usually this is paired with Steel type. Maybe even 2 Steel types would be really nice. They end up getting Acid Spray on us. They end up coming with a Alolan Ninetales. That's bad for us. Do we have to shield? Or switch, I mean? Oh, they let it go. Okay. Problem is they might get to another move here. No, Shadow Machamp just does a little bit of work. This has to be a Steel type. Okay, it's a Carbink. Crush Hop's neutral, counters neutral, so it is taking a lot of damage here, but it's definitely not going to shield. So, but we can live even a Moonblast. I don't think they're going to get to 2 moves on Carbink, and we do have a shield left. We have to get to 2 mirror shots, and we have a little bit of energy already. So, I probably wouldn't throw on good timing. I'd probably just throw... Oh, there's no good timing. I would just throw as soon as we get 2 and hope for the best. Yeah, even through a shield, this might be 1 HP, actually. That'd be crazy if he shields and dies. Okay. Ooh, CMP! Oh my gosh. That was a close game. Wow, that was crazy. We'll take the W's, though. Alright, another Deoxys. Lots of Deoxys leads. I know I did showcase the Deoxys team. Oh, wait. Was that Giratina paired with the Deoxys? Was that the team we showcased? Okay. Don't remember. Hopefully someone in the comments let me know. Well, there was so many Deoxys teams. Never mind. There's just been so many Deoxys teams. Deoxys is very nice in this cup, especially in the lead, because you can just Psycho Boost through a lot of things. The question is, we probably want Magnezone to have energy. Oh, really? We want that switch. Okay, yeah, we let this go down. We come in with the... But now the question is, do we shield this move? I guess we kind of have to. Otherwise, we're going to get... Well, Steelix cannot really be touched by Magnezone. So, going to go for the farm down here. We saw it was possible earlier, so going to go for it again. We have a lot of energy. Ends up being a Greninja, which means we're going to get both shields here. Or do we switch now? Yeah. So we have to switch now because we want them to throw a move. And if they do throw a move, then they won't have enough energy. Maybe we can get a counter down. I think they're 2 away. Yeah, and then we're going to KO by 2, though. Nice. Very good play. All right. Obviously, if you get the Dragonite into Alolan Ninetales, that's almost GG already. But then they come in with a Jellicent. So, oh, we think it's Poliwrath in the back? I think we showcased this team as well. Yeah, Jellicent obviously very good at taking shields. I do like going for the bait here. Now we can definitely shield easily and farm down. Then we'll have the wild charges for the Dragonite as well, which will basically be able to challenge it. I think they were able to probably get to the Surf there, so we're going to let it... Oof, baited into their last shield. And I think we outpace to... the wild charge here. If we get there in 2, oh no, we don't. So we're gonna throw just the mirror shot because it's the only move we're gonna get to before they could possibly throw a dragon, or probably we get Dragon Breath down. But luckily for us, they're not really gonna be able to do anything with this. We're gonna come in a little Ninetales. If they switch, we'll switch. If they throw whatever, we'll take it. Actually, they might be weak to us in the back. It actually might be a little Ninetales in the back. Oh, it's Reggie. Well, this is actually closer than it would seem. I guess we get the cross chop off, so this is going to do a ton of damage, and then we just have to get to, hopefully, a weather ball is enough. Oh, yeah, it's super low now. Yeah, getting that cross chop off, even though it's not the best move in the world, obviously, Shadow freaking Machamp is so strong. Although this got a little scary still towards the end. All right. All right, GG's to our opponents. And yeah, sorry, it's been a few days. Obviously, I couldn't do much about it. I was sick. And yeah, hopefully we're going to keep showing y'all teams. Again, Necrozma came out. I have a lucky trade set up for Wednesday. I'm recording this video on Monday. Obviously, it's coming out on Tuesday. And if I get a hundo, I think, well, if I get a hundo, I'm making a Necrozma for sure. If I don't get a hundo, I don't know that I'll make one. I do have a 15, 14, 15 Necrozma. I really want to make Duskmane. I think that is the better of the two. I really want to make both, but obviously I don't have a lot of the resources for that. So, all right. I will talk to y'all later. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you haven't, definitely hit the subscribe button. And more videos to come, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, thank you for watching the video, and if you want to continue to support me, definitely click that subscribe button. You'll see any content coming out, and if you want another video on this same league for some more tips and tricks to other teams, check that video out right there, and I'll see you in the next one.